Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tea Talk. This is episode 2. You're with Mistress Boston.
And you are with Just the Ticklish.
And Ticklish Wolf.
And some douchebag who just wanders into these podcasts and nobody really knows who he is.
Alrighty. So, I guess we're going to start with our usual little topic of the week. I wanted to first formally apologize to all of you that we had a bit of a huge technical difficulty last week due to some sort of either file corruption, something possibly happening during the podcast itself. We also currently don't have Jill this week. Nothing happened. She just currently couldn't make it. So, Jill, we will miss you if you're listening to this.
Jill, you reptilian bitch.
Yeah. How dare you leave us? God.
I my beliefs in you.
I still love you, Jill.
I still love you too, but fuck. You better be here next week. Sober.
I still worship you as the greatest threat to the human race, you reptilian queen, but platonically appreciate.
All right. Did you guys want to fill in any sort of little topics and such?
I mean,
we usually start out with, some real topic, some issue the community's facing or something. I got nothing. If somebody brings up a topic, I'll chip in, but other than that, I don't have anything to bring forward.
I got nothing.
As someone who isn't exactly too involved with the community, I gotta say I have nothing really.
Alrighty. I think we're good to go then. So, let's get to the questions.
Okay, do we have some?
We have plenty, mostly because we still have to make up for some for last week. Yay! All right.
Alec has a question. This is a first.
I have a question.
Right? He has a question. He is a question.
Yes.
I am a question, indeed. Boston, first of all, how dare you?
What the fuck did I do?
When Jill hears that, she'll laugh, and that's all I wanted. Continue with the question.
Okay. How dare I? I don't know how to answer that. Sorry.
It's deliberate fan service, that's all.
Sure. All right, so let's start off with a long one, since this has been sitting in my inbox for a while. Sorry to this anon, whoever sent it. You're finally getting answered. For all of you and your listeners, how much does dominance and submissive play seem to fit to each of you in the tickling realm? Right off the bat, I would see Tickle Lee as sub and Tickler as dom, but I see some very dom style or controlling Lee comments out there. I personally love the idea of tables being turned on a dominant, all in fun, of course, so I would love to see someone tickling someone only to have others arrive and tie down the lure, then allow the original Lee to go on them. So basically, the question is, how much is the whole dom versus sub sort of aspect, whether it be during BDSM, play into the tickling community overall? Personally, I definitely can see that it can either be dom or sub. It could also be just straight up equal, that there is no one side or the other side. It's just, kind of how like a tickle fight goes. You're both kind of going at it. Personally, I've been on the more dominant side of either being a lure, being a dominant side of the Lee, submissive lure, submissively. I have no preference. It's really whatever you want to fucking do. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I feel it kind of go either way, really. Just kind of depends on the situation, I guess, at hand.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's kind of it's a little iffy for me. I mean, there's the stereotypes, I guess you could say, where the lure is dominant and the Lee is submissive, because that's just the roles that they're in. And it's kind of hard for me to see it any other way than that. I know that's not always the case, but that's just typically how I see it.
Typically.
So that's just what I go with.
For me, it's kind of, I don't know, it's an area with nuance, because I recognize the sort of stereotypical roles as they are, because it's very much a power thing, I suppose, from the layer's point of view. So logically, you want to be in that kind of dominant mindset. At the same time, I do recognize the enjoyment that it has when a Lee is kind of in the powerful position, just because it's got a sort of novelty factor about it, and it kind of, I don't know. All things are based on their opposites. You only know when you're happy because you're not sad. You only know when it's light because it's not dark. You only know that you're dominant when, and occasionally, you're not.
Or do we?
Oh, do we? Find.
Psychology of perception has fucked me. I don't know anything anymore.
Don't talk to me about psychology for at least 3 days.
I don't fucking... No more essays, please.
Oh man, I'm gonna snap my own neck if they give me another.
Poor Alex has been writing too many
That's why I
goddamn
like-
papers.
Oh my god, if I see another 3,000 word paper, I'm gonna vomit words.
You poor thing.
Anyway, next question before I.
Before he explodes, just move
Don't
on.
All
die.
Fair enough. What was your reason to make a Tickle blog? I've actually had a Tumblr for, oh god, I'm a sophomore in college. I started a sophomore in high school. How many years is that? 4 years? I've had a Tumblr for almost 4 years, something like that. Math. And I actually recently just made my little niche blog, couple months ago. I started it because I kind of wanted to just finally put myself into the community because I've kind of been lurking in the back for several years since I was like, first on the internet looking all this shit up. So I figured with how many people I've been seeing, how cool they fucking seem, I was like, hey, I want in on this shit. And then bam, Mistress Boston came to be. Yeah.
That's pretty much exactly what I did too. Like, I've been on Tumblr for a while too, like on my main blog, like that I don't like look. I was like looking this stuff up on there, but I like wouldn't dare reblog anything because of like real life friends follow me.
Same.
So I'm like, nope. But so I would just like look around, like I'd go on like incognito mode on my phone. And so literally like 2 weeks ago, I was like, fuck it, I'm making a blog.
I remember, God, I've been into this for many years now, and I've had a Tumblr since I was around a junior in high school. That was however many odd years ago. And say like after a year or so on Tumblr, I realized I'm like, wait a minute, what if there are some like-minded people out there? So then I did the usual search. You know how you get Level Up Man, as I'm sure we've all at least heard the URL. That was the usual what I would find. But it was only very recently, like, I started following, like, Boston.
Hey.
Feathery Giggles. It was YouTube
Shout
that I
outs.
started. What was it? Yeah, shout outs. Yeah, I started following you guys, and that was eventually, after talking with you guys, getting to know you, it's like, you know what? Why don't I just jump into the mix? And so Ticklish Wolf was born.
I never had any kind of personal Tumblr, just because I don't understand Tumblr. I still don't understand Tumblr. I'm the oldest.
You
one
old
here,
man.
and honestly, Tumblr to me is like giving an 8-year-old a Zune. It's not a popular thing to him in general. He's heard of an iPod maybe, but what the fuck is a Zune? Whereas I was like, yeah, I got the Twitters and I got the Facebooks and all of this. What the fuck is a Tumblr? All I know is that I drink whiskey out of a tumbler. Those are the only things I do.
Not even a
Sorry,
flask, out of a tumbler.
out of a tumbler. You know what? Britishness. And such many British. There you go. So I was looking around and eventually I found like people did Tumblrs for this. And I was like, all right, well, this seems like a Facebook profile, but it doesn't have any of your personal information, and you can just be weird as fuck. So it's a MySpace, basically. Tumblr is the new MySpace. I was badass on MySpace.
Yeah, but you don't get that, like, one creepy-ass follower who's just, like, the owner, the creator of Tumblr. Because, I mean, I never had a MySpace. Oddly enough, I was, like, terrified that, like, a pedophile was gonna, like, find me through the internet and, like, just appear at my door. So I was like, I'm gonna put off that shit for, like, till I'm whatever. And I just see this one guy on, like, half my friends' profiles. I'm like, who the fuck is that? And why is he on everybody's, friend list? And they're like, oh yeah, just the creator of MySpace. I'm like, that's the pedophile. He's the one who's gonna come find me, creeping in my window.
These are big accusations we're throwing around.
It's so weird to hear about MySpace because I wasn't old enough to like ever like be on it. Like it was like way before my time. So it's just so weird. It's like, yeah, I was on MySpace. Like I never did that shit.
I did it out of. I didn't do it rather out of, Well, I just did that spiel.
You guys missed the fuck out. But yeah, so it was like, okay, let's make like a little website. You can make your own little profile about stuff. Fine, whatever. I'll give it a try. Gave it a try. Followed a freaking bunch of random people. I think I like searched blogs accordingly, and I was like, follow.
Come a chameleon.
And then eventually I posted something, and I was like, why not? I'll give writing a try.
And then all the pussy got wet. And then the panty dropped like, woo!
Spoiler alert, none of the panties have dropped. All the pussies are bone dry, like deserts. Sandy, dusty, crags and scorpions and shit. Arid.
Okay.
You might want to get that checked out by a doctor if you got.
I know, right? You might need a little bit of ointment, some cream in that shit. Fucking
Penis
A.
is not scorpions? Am I-
Penis aren't scorpions. Good to
I got
know.
this right. Oh no, I need to see that.
Oh. All right. Are we good to move on?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, unless you want to talk more about my scorpion.
Oh, let's
what?
not.
I mean, I would.
My scorpion.
God damn it. We know in the last podcast you guys had mentioned your favorite variant of the T word. Do you guys have any other excuse the there's quotation marks around this trigger words for making you guys blush or cringe?
Trigger word is my trigger word.
Stop.
Triggered.
we'll trigger tag this. Trigger warning. For me personally, outside of outside of the T word, oh god, I'm not even sure if I can say these. Wiggle has always been a weird one, mostly because of my association and definition of the word. Alec, you shut the fuck up right now. Thank you. Oddly enough, like, toes had been a weird one for me. Just, I don't know, they made me, still kind of do. What was another one? Oh, the saying of "don't make me laugh." I don't know why. I guess it's that association of, like, the whole, we can do this the easy way, we can do this the hard way, and just kind of automatically thinking of, oh no, I'm gonna get tickled, or oh no, I'm gonna have to tickle somebody, blah, blah, whatever. Those are my sort of things, and if I see any of those in my inbox,
Everyone inbox.
No.
If you're listening to this podcast, immediately you have to inbox all of that shit in sequential order to her. On and on. So nobody knows.
Let's not.
I want all of you.
Stop.
King.
Is that a good
King.
The queen does not want this. Please, save the queen.
God save the queen.
Thank you.
God save the queen.
Oh god.
Nobody else fucking knows.
All right.
Okay. I can't think of anything really. Possibly just maybe because I just haven't been here long enough, I guess. I don't know. There's nothing really comes to mind. That may change in the future. You never know. Someone may send me something like right after this is over, and it'll be like, fuck, there it is. But
Whoop, there it is.
Hold up.
yeah,
Hey.
I got nothing.
You know, I'm in the same boat. There's not really much.
Bro.
I feel you. Don't worry. No, there's really not much that'll actually, like, other than tickle. Like, nothing really gets me like, oh my god, I'm a blushing. Like, nothing really works. I wish it wasn't that way. I wish I wasn't so two-dimensional and boring, but that's all I got.
Someone already sent me something. Fucking A.
I wonder who that could have been.
How are you? I didn't even post this yet, and someone already sent me something. You psychics, you need to leave. Alex, I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Oh, do you know what? Just for that threat. All the Anons listening, send her it twice.
Stop, please.
Every one of you, send her it twice. Alec, you fucking get on that shit, bro.
I got you.
You got me, bro. As for
I
me,
got you, bro.
aside from the word, there's not really anything. I like every word. I think every word has merit. Moist is a wonderful word because it.
Don't say that word. I hate that word.
Well, now we know your trigger word.
There we go.
There it is.
Yep.
Yeah, I love language. I'm a linguistic neuroscientist now, apparently, so I can't hate any words. Yeah, no, I like all words, so there isn't a word apart from the obvious one that affects me. The variations of it affect me, but there's nothing, like, related. Like, if somebody says, like, stomach, just like, what a useful organ. Or if somebody says, like, feet, I'm like, I mean, yeah, otherwise we'd all be walking around weirdly without feet, like
Stumps.
frickin' tripods.
Stumbling around on our little nubs.
Aw.
Nubs.
Oh, like when you
How
take the
less
feet
sexy
off of
would
a
that be?
Bratz doll.
I remember those. I used to take the shoes off all the time.
Oh my god.
I've
I wonder
never
why. I wonder why you would take the shoes off.
Nah.
They actually had barefoot attachments. It was weird.
That's creepy.
Especially because I didn't have, like, toes. It was just little fucking foot-shaped blob.
Little foot labs.
No.
Love them foot blobs.
These are my walking blobs.
Oh, man.
Oh, Lord.
You need feet.
Look at them. They're clearly not feet.
They even make a squish sound like... Isn't that just attractive?
There's no bones in them, you see.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh my god.
Anyway...
Question, while we're in the middle of this Burton nightmare.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is a question actually kind of more specific towards Alex and I, but
What up?
all of you guys can answer, obviously. I noticed you guys had been recently posting about sleeping troubles of some sort of insomniatic behavior. What's going on? I wouldn't necessarily say I'm an insomniac. I fight my sleep a lot, and I also drink a shitload of coffee. Like yesterday, I drank like 6 cups, which is like a medium coffee and a large coffee, and that's espresso. That's basically like 6 cups of coffee for my little 95-pound ass. So,
That's cheap.
thanks. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could consider me an insomniac, because there have been days where I'll sleep for 6 hours in a 3-day span. It's not a constant thing, but it does happen. Both because I'll be like just doing art things, just being wide awake, thinking about my next series, my next plans, or just, being fucking awake because of some sort of possible like FOMO I might have. I haven't really decided yet. I'm not a doctor, so it's possible. I'm just gonna put that out there. What about you, Alex?
I am not an insomniac in any way, shape, or form. I regularly sleep 8 to 12 hours in a day if I'm allowed to, because sleep is amazing, and I always wake up and I feel like I've hibernated. It is a new year. It is a new season. But the problem is, all of y'all being inconvenient ass time zones. Oh,
Excuse you, Mr. I live in
50
London.
days ahead of you. Oh, I'm 37 years in the fucking past. Oh, fantastic.
Really, says the guy who didn't even know what a fucking knew what an iPod was, but didn't know, how to Zune. Mr.
What is the Zune? Has anyone ever owned one? Or
Yes!
is it just that friend who thought he saw a UFO.
I had a CD. I had a CD player until I was in high school.
I had that when I was a junior in high school. I was repping my Walkmans for years, man.
Fucking, oh my god.
I
The
was
poor life be like.
True. Only afford CDs, man.
Oh man,
So
I used to
young.
make my own mixtapes. Oh my god, I had the shittiest fucking taste in music. I still do, but I mean, at least my tastes have broadened from like weeb trash and shit I found on like YouTube or some bullshit.
I had to go around with a fucking wind-up gramophone.
Stop it.
To the B-sides.
Oh my god.
Anyway, moving on. Are either of you two that aren't us insomniacs or have sleeping trouble?
I
I
mean,
have a lot of sleep. Oh,
do you want to go? You go.
I mean, I could go, but ladies first.
Okay. I mean, I have sleeping trouble sometimes. I guess sometimes it's just if I'm on my phone, like, too long at night. Like, it'll be, like, 10 o'clock, be like, okay, I'm just gonna literally think, I'm gonna check Tumblr for, like, 5 minutes, go to bed. Next thing you know, it's 1 in the morning. And
I feel
can't
you.
sleep.
I feel that.
and then sometimes it's just like I'm up late because I procrastinate a lot with school, and I'm like, I'll just wake up at like 4 a.m. and do this, and then I'm like, can't sleep.
Wow, you already got the college fucking mumbo jumbo already. Good for
Uh-huh.
you. Fix it. Trust me. Fix it while you can.
Don't let it happen like it did to us.
Am I the only one here that's not going to college?
Well, she's in high school, so.
Oh, well, okay. Anyway, back on point. I don't put it out there that much, at least not on Tumblr. I'm not an insomniac, but that doesn't mean I sleep well.
I feel.
It's, you know, when you get nightmares constantly, and that's all you get when you sleep, you kind of try to stay awake.
Ouch.
Yeah. Did it just get dark in here, or is that me? Not going too much into that. That's just what I got to deal with.
Rough.
It's not the best. It ain't the best.
Ah, man. Also, I want to throw a shout out because I did put out a call saying, hey, come join the podcast, which is why Jess has decided to join us as a fourth, which is fantastic. So, we're also going to post her. I should have done this at the beginning. I should have done the housekeeping at the beginning. Jess is a smaller blog. Alec is a smaller blog. I don't think neither of you two have been on this before. The podcast blog will be posting this and then also having links to their Tumblr Bumblers. Go, follow, talk, enjoy. They're really cool. They enjoy things. And I also want to throw a shout out to One-Eyed Giggles. I think that's how you pronounce it.
I think it's just pronounced like Giggles. Hi, Angel.
I know it's pronounced that, but Angel.
One-eyed Giggles.
That's funny.
You'd appreciate that shit. Also to Speak Now Till May because she helped. Also, Mark, Mark.
Oh, Jess. Not you, Jess, but the other Jess. Hey, it's Jess. You're a sweetheart.
I believe it's Take a Guess, it's Jess.
That's it. Thank you. I'm really bad at
I've
memory.
only had
See,
very
she
few
gets and she got it
conversations,
wrong.
but I still know who
Yes.
are out.
And I got
Her and I
it
are
wrong.
like a power Jess duo together. We're Jess squared.
Just there you go.
That's perfect. You need another. You could be Jess cubed.
Stop.
We need to find another Jess. So yeah, I think we should do shout outs every week. So I've just
Oh,
decided.
one more shout out. Hey, James, I know you're probably listening to this. That's our one non-niche follower. I don't know why you still listen to this. Probably because, you're
James,
crazy.
buddy, what's up?
But hey, how are ya? Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, you fucking weirdo.
Says the people with the tickle fetish. Anyway.
Person,
Are we?
only
It
ice.
takes us to know.
Yeah.
I lost. Train of thought left the station without me right there.
Friggin'
You mean he
same.
isn't into this? What a freak. I like
You
that.
could just enjoy the illustrious and sultry voices we all have.
Oh, yes. So sultry.
And Boston killed the mood.
I always do.
Danny DeVito.
Oh my god.
Hey, buddy.
This is Mistress Boston, Jess, Wolf, and Danny DeVito. I was in Batman Returns. Got a good time.
Hey, buddy.
Next week, I'm gonna do the entire thing as Danny DeVito.
I'm going to scream. Oh my god. Alright. Anyway, before Danny DeVito decides to take over the whole fucking show, stop.
My chest hurts from laughing so hard.
I actually fucked up my makeup because of you dick.
God damn it, Danny DeVito.
Oh man. Anyway, can you please describe your perfect Lee and your perfect Lure? I think we covered this in the last podcast. Did we? Alex?
Did we cover ideal these letters?
Yes.
I think we did.
Okay.
But to be fair, Jess and Alex didn't get a pass at that question.
Yeah, so
should-
if you guys want to answer, go for it.
Ladies first.
No, I don't.
Under the bus.
You go. I can't. I'm thinking. I'm still thinking.
Well, I did say ladies first, so allow me to. Anyway, let's see. My ideal lead. You know, this is a lot harder to answer than I thought it would be.
That's some waiting music.
Yeah,
Do,
cue the
do,
Jeopardy
do,
music.
do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
Okay, I have my answer.
What is your ideal?
Is it Danny DeVito?
Stop. Danny DeVito.
It's me.
It's Danny DeVito.
It's me.
No. Oh, God. Anyway, my ideal Lee is just, submissive. The whole stereotypical Lee thing that I mentioned earlier. Submissive. Only with the one key distinction. Gee, man, what can I say?
No, that's fair.
Yeah, noises. Moving on. Like, I don't know how to really describe it. As for, honestly, if I try to answer it, it's going to sound the same as when I tried to do Lee. So let's just say, give me a dominant lure who's really good at teasing. Then that's legit all I can say.
Also known as me.
Well, I didn't want to name any names.
Might as well. We already did some shout-outs, but no, I'm being a narcissistic
Shout out
piece
to,
of shit.
Shout out to a real small time blog. What is it, Mr. Boston? I think.
Oh,
it is?
fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Never. Who's that?
I've never heard of her before.
Wow.
Is that a man or a woman? Jennifer Ford?
Actually, it's a fish. Didn't know fish had
Oh.
feelings.
Just keep swimming.
Fish are friends, not food.
Mm-hmm. And apparently also dominant lures. Today you learned. Right here on T-Talk.
Okay. Well, for me, myself, because I'm a Lee, so it'd be a lure. I'm not a switch. Probably, it has to be someone that I know.
Yeah, that's important.
Like,
Check.
yeah, like, I mean, I have to, like, meet them and, like, know them, like, outside of the internet. But, like, someone that probably... Shit.
Well, shitting is important.
That.
I mean, I feel like shitting would indicate that they're human. Possibly. Quite
They have-
could be a badger.
They have to. That's a given. Just probably that someone that they know how to like mess with me, but they also like know my boundaries and my limits too. It's like we can go to a certain point, I would say, but they know it's like when I say stop, I mean like stop. I like limits. Yeah.
Safe words are important. Very,
True.
very, very important.
Fair point. Everybody remember, respect the boundaries of the people that you chill with.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Next question is, what is one quick thing that I can do to make up your day? Oh, what a sweet add-on.
Oh.
Me personally, just, it's gonna be the simplest thing. I love the small things. Bring me a cup of coffee without asking me, or like being like, oh, do you want a cup of coffee, or do you want me to go get you some of that? Mostly because I'm always gonna say no. I don't like when people spend money on me unless I know I can either guarantee you, a payback right away, or I'm really in desperate need, which I hate asking for help. So if you just bring me a cup of coffee, like my coffee odor, I don't care how it's going to taste. It's probably going to taste fine. I'm not picky. But yeah, just probably will just automatically put a smile on my face.
I probably would. This is gonna sound a little bit conceited, but it just kind of brightens my day when someone like compliments me, I guess. Like if they say like, wow, like your hair looks really nice today. Like, wow, I really like your makeup. I like freaking love your dress. It's like that makes me smile because most mornings I don't put any effort into my appearance because I wake up and I'm like, fuck, no, sweatpants. Yeah.
For me, I am a very sentimental person. Like I read a lot into what people say, and I'm a sucker for like good morning. Like if I wake up in the morning, I see someone that text me, say in the middle of the night or something like, "Hey, I'm thinking about you," blah blah blah. That's the kind of thing. Like I will feel so good. Like, oh my god, someone is thinking about me, and it's little things like that when people remind me, or people tell me that they saw or heard something that reminded them of me. That's the kind of thing that makes me really happy.
I don't really know. What's a good thing to do for me?
Punch him in the balls. Loves it.
Brightens anyone's day.
Right. Increase the level of exposure. That brightens my day.
As a photographer, that actually was really funny.
Fucking scum. Just give me a piece of good news for you. Doesn't have to be about me. Just say like, I had a good night's sleep. Just say that to me and I'll be like, that's fucking great. Because if I wake up and I hear good news, then the rest of my day is set. And this happened to me last week. I woke up at about 11 o'clock, stressed as hell from the night before, had a good night, like had a text that was a bit of good news, like a supervisor or whatever saying meet me, and I was like, yes. Rest of the day I'm fucking skipping along like a prick. Open up with bad news and I'm like, good night, and I go back to bed. So
Wake me up when there's good news.
Right? So yeah, just wake me up with a bit of good news, like, I had a sandwich, or I spoke to an old friend again and we're still cool, and I'll be like, yeah.
Alrighty. So.
Right, for those, who listen to an audio podcast and can't see what the fuck was happening, these three were dancing like pricks. Right.
Whoa, we're having a dance party. Do 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 do.
Bare my deepest soul. These guys are acting like fucking Uptown Funk's in the background.
Uptown Funk, go give it. Anyway. Oh man.
Next question.
Oh. Oh, here's a simple one. What is your favorite color? If you haven't guessed by my hair yet, it's green. Just kidding. Well, I don't know. I've always been caught in between the complementary color scheme of red and green. Because, there's some greens that I really fucking love, like mint green, which I have, a phone case and a headset matching set, which is fucking cool, even though there's red hair dye all over them.
Don't
but
lie, you just want to look like you're festive.
Oh yeah, I totally just love the Christmas colors constantly, fucking every day.
Ornaments on Boston and call it a day.
But yeah, I just love red and green. There you go.
I would say for me probably purple, because my backpack's purple, my phone case is purple, my room is purple, so.
I don't know, it looks like plaid to me.
I see plaiding.
Not in my room.
Your house appears to be Scottish.
I am Scottish, actually, so.
Oh wait, that's Irish. Sorry.
As a Scot, I find that personally offensive.
As an Irish person, go fuck yourself.
Alec, please do tell us what is your favorite color.
I'm gonna sound like every angsty kid ever, and black.
That is the absence of color. That is not a color. That is neutral.
Okay, thanks, fine. If I have to choose a color, it's red.
Sweet.
Now I'm copying Boston.
Swag.
Swag way. My favorite color is emerald green.
Ooh,
because I live in a very suburban area with lots of parks and stuff, so I was always around green.
You live in the Emerald City?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my lord.
Which is where I expect to see you munchkin.
Excuse me?
He done went there. He
Yeah.
done sunk to your level by dumping down a foot.
Oh. All right.
Jokes.
Alex is throwing some shade in this podcast. We don't need this.
The Armstrong is getting offended.
Oh man. I am at ball level, mister. And I will fly out to London. And I will...
That's good. That's
right in the nuts.
Sound for anyone that didn't hear.
Anyway. Alex is still a dick.
But I'm a tall dick.
How many tattoos do you have, if you have any? I
We've answered
have,
this.
one, I have technically 2.5. I mean, I have one stick and poke. Don't ever do it. Be safe. Go to actual artists. They deserve the money. Don't do what I did. I was stupid. I was a freshman in college. Don't fucking do it. So I mean, either count it as 2.5 or 3, whatever. That's.
Well, I don't have any because I'm under 18, but I want to get one eventually. Either I want to like just get one like of the symbol of the summer camp I go to, or I kind of want to get one like behind my ear because I'm a sucker for Peter Pan. I love Peter Pan, and I want like Peter, Wendy, John, and Michael like flying behind my ear.
That's cute.
I love it. It'll just hurt like a bitch, but oh well.
I have none, and when it comes to needles, I am a pussy. Completely. There is no better way to
You
put
heard it here, folks. Alec is a
You're
pussy.
Wolf is a pussy. Take that for how you will.
I have none. I never really want any. I personally don't think they're a factor in attractiveness for me. If they have tattoos, great. If they don't, great. Don't give a fuck. And keep the hell away from me with under the skin ink. That's weird. My blood goes there. That is for
Under the
blood.
skin ink.
Under the skin is for blood. And also other fluids.
Here's another good non-tickle one. How did you guys get into your occupation if you have one? I like this question. Well, I actually started, I've always been an artsy person, so, when I was a kid, I started drawing, I did painting, I did a little bit of everything, and, you know, it just kind of took off from there. Kind of the whole quote of every child is born an artist, it's whether you stick with one, you know, when you grow up. The reason I started doing photography was when I was a sophomore in high school. I picked up the camera back again, and I just saw the world completely differently. So I just kind of ran with it. I found that, you know, this is my passion, this is my calling, and now I'm here. It's good stuff.
Well, obviously, as stated before, I'm still in high school, so I don't have an occupation yet. I don't even have a job, and I've been looking so hard for like an after-school job because I need money for college.
Tell us about a dream job, then.
Okay, well, I already picked, I've already been accepted to my school. I'm going to be an elementary education major, with
Congrats.
focus in history. I love history so much, so I want to either be a kindergarten teacher because I love kids, or I want to be a middle school history teacher because fuck yeah, history.
Woo!
I'm glad. I was very glad when I heard this question. I am a quality controller at a circuit board manufacturing plant.
No, you're
Which-
not. Are you?
Yes, actually I am.
Oh.
Look at the question here. You're a manager? You control something's quality? No. You wouldn't talk about throwing fucking shade.
Really, Mr.
Mr. Babababa.
But
You are 5 foot tall. You do have difficulty verbalizing speech, evidently. And you know what? Let Alec finish. He's telling us about his job.
Continue,
Thank you.
please.
Thank you, Alex.
I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. Please, sir, continue.
Yes, I am a quality controller at a circuit board manufacturing plant. I put boards in a machine and press a button. They get scanned, and then I put them in a box.
That's
So
awesome.
I love saying it the first way because it makes me feel better about myself.
oh.
It's so much simpler than it actually sounds. I gotta play into my ego somewhat.
Truth. Not truth.
True.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows but I am doing my master's in psychological research.
So he won't be working in the next 20 years.
So I will never. You haven't seen what academia is like. It's mental.
Fuck that.
So, yeah, I got into it because I always liked people, and then when I found out I could study people as a science and figure out how they think and learn to manipulate them, I went all supervillain and was like, yeah, I'll fuck people. I joke on that, but I've always wanted to... Really, it came from the fact that I fucking hate stupid people.
True.
I have a huge bias against stupid people. It really pisses me the fuck off. It's one of the few things that gets me physically angry. If I see someone in the street and they're like, "Oh, hi, the Earth is flat," like the stuff going on with B.O.B. at the moment. The Earth is flat. Fuck off, is the Earth flat? NASA's lying to you. No, you're a twat. There's the simpler explanation.
it's pronounced twat.
No, it's not. Get out. Anyone who pronounces it, fucking done. So yeah, so I was like, why are there stupid people? So I got into psychology to find out why there are stupid people. And then I realised why there are stupid people, and it made me sad. So now I focus my career on trying to make sure there's less stupid people. That is why my specialisation is in the development of scientific reasoning and linguistic skills. So
Nice.
there's less fucking stupid people. Vaccinate your children, for fuck's sake. If the worst thing that happens is they get autism, quite frankly, they would still be better off than you anti-vaccine fucking morons. I'm done, I'm out.
That is also a PSA.
Vaccinate your children. Jesus.
Just turn
Oh,
into
man.
a pro-vaccine. Yes, sir, really quick.
Just real quick.
Turning the podcast into that.
Alex screaming at nothing. We should make a side blog for you. Alex's bitch podcast. Oh, all of your complaints will be heard.
Family
Your
Harry,
fucking
get up to
kids
that.
at tumblr.com.
Oh my god. Anywho, this will be my last question for the night. Before I pass it off to Alex, you had a couple, right?
Yeah.
All right. What is your favorite tickle spot, either to tickle or be tickled? As a switch, I like both. Feet to tickle, be tickled. Awesome spot.
Everybody start taking notes.
Shit got real.
This is all being quoted and recorded.
Yep. I don't know. Probably either my stomach or oh my god, the backs of my knees are not okay.
And by which she loves it.
Yeah, maybe not. I am not. I plead the fifth.
You're guilty. As a switch, it feels like I'm copying Boston with everything I say. So,
Hey, similarities.
yeah, it's the feet, man. Can't go wrong. And with a specific interest that I may have. Anyway, Iron, it's your turn.
Mayhem.
I did not confirm or deny anything, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Said it, you can
So many amendment pleading.
amendment. I'd like to plead the second.
You can't. You're not from this fucking country.
You're not.
Oh, that's right. We don't need the right to bear arms. None of
Personally,
us
I prefer
do.
shark arms. They're so much cooler.
Shark arms.
I would fucking love if somebody rewrote your constitution and said you have the right to shark arms.
Sweet.
Left shark or right shark?
Left shark.
Left shark. Always left shark.
Always
I'm
left
taking
shark.
the left shark, but I'm the right shark for you.
Please leave. We're hanging up.
Right, Alec, you need to use this chatter plan. You go into a bar. You go up to a girl. You say, "Feel my shirt." And she goes, "What's this?" And you go, "Do you know what that is?" And she goes, "Cotton, polyester." And you go, "No, that's fucking boyfriend material."
Amazing. I'm gonna use that.
And then block your face because you will be proceeded to get punched. Probably.
And that's how it starts. The wife, the 2.3 kids, the house in Nebraska.
2.3.
Nebraska?
It's one from Nebraska. It's a lovely place.
You should go to
Okay,
Florida.
wait. Ready. I got one, okay? Do you guys happen to know how to sew at all?
Sew buttons.
Because I'm ripped.
Stop.
Boom. Does anyone know any vets? Because these swans are sick.
I hate
That's
everything.
fun to hear. As for my favourite place, probably between feet and thighs. I'd say it's that.
Between
Jump.
what?
Feet and thighs.
Oh, okay.
Those are my favourite bits of the chicken. Yeah, lower body. I'm more of a.
Yeah, same. Thighs are pretty fun, especially with the squish squish. Oh, so cute.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I am alone.
All right, Alex, feel free to ask your questions.
Okay, I got a few. I'm nicking a few from my audio post because I've got enough. First up, how do you feel about raspberries? As a lair, do you do them often? As a lee, are they enjoyable or just annoying? That question comes from, I believe it's pronounced Nonny Mouse. Comes from Anonymous.
Well, and Mouse.
So
It's Mickey
Anonymous.
Mouse's
Oh, I thought that was like an actual one.
Wow, Jess. At least I'm not the gullible one anymore.
I've just started a blog.
Shut.
Oh, boy.
Fucking everyone.
Fucking A.
Okay, so same order, Boston kickoff.
All right. Raspberries actually don't work that well on me. I'm that weird person who's neither feather sensitive nor raspberry sensitive, I guess. So when they're actually done on me, I feel like they're kind of annoying just because, like, I'm just laying there like, I'm disappointing you. You're making obnoxious sounds. This is a bad time. Until, like, it's actually funny when it's just like, oh, this isn't doing anything for you. I'm going to laugh awkwardly, and then I'm going to laugh at you so much someone's laughing in the first place. As giving them is pretty fun. Fucking A. Sorry. That's my spiel on that. Back to you, Jess.
Okay. I'm the complete opposite. If I get a raspberry, I am fucked. Because, I'm very, very sensitive. I shouldn't say this crap. Yeah.
I have never actually had one before.
What?
No, I'm not bullshitting you. I mean, I've given one or two, but that wasn't just in jest. It wasn't really any situation like all of us are thinking, I'm assuming. Yeah, kind of disappointing. I don't know how it feels.
That's rough.
That's sad.
I feel bad now, man. I don't want to say anything.
I didn't mean to make everybody sad.
I mean, it's some fucking deep shit.
It just got real, man.
Oh man, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. That's what I say anytime anything gets serious. It works. I'm kind of ambivalent towards them. Like, I understand that they're like, I think they're just funny more than anything else. I don't think they're like, yeah, my loins are on fire thinking about raspberries, tiny fruit.
I was hoping someone would make a fruit reference.
Yeah, it happened.
Oh, quickly.
But no, they just add to me. They're more funny than attractive.
I feel you.
I do them because they're fucking hilarious.
Fart noises.
People get fart noises and freak out. So yeah. Shit, I'm asking the questions.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a change in pace.
Oh no! Oh,
That was awful.
That was so bad. I got like.
You okay there?
No.
We're going to end this podcast with one less person than we started.
Millions dead.
Fucking Hunger Games up in this.
Fucking A.
All right. When do we start killing?
We already did.
Whenever you want, man. I'm already killing it. I'm jumping right in. What kind of personality do you like your Lee to have? Bratty, submissive, etc. And I'll expand this question to throw it out to what kind of personality do you like your Lair to have? Is there any kind of particular personality trait that you think that's the kind of person that I want fucking me over?
Okay. I guess I'm gonna answer both. Personality-wise, my Lee, I don't mind bratty that much. I prefer like the sass, like someone who's literally pushing my buttons and like fucking with me, making, snide comments, mocking me, whatever, just to purposely, get tickled. There is a borderline of where I think they're just kind of starting to be mean, and I can't tend to worry where it's like, if you're protesting a bit too much, I can't tell if you're actually just trying to push me to tickle you more or if you actually want me to stop. Like that's where, obviously safety words come in handy, but and more in the playful situations, that's kind of where I'm not sure. So personally, I like a Lee who kind of is like, hey, yo, pay attention to me.
You, I don't like your girlfriend.
No way. I think you
And as for Lur, oh man, I want someone who fucking knows everything about me and is like, I'm going to fuck you over right now, and I'm going to dispel everything that you've been hiding right this second, and you're gonna like it.
I kind of agree with you on like the lure side. Like they have to be like not obviously not cruel at all with it, but like kind of devious.
Yeah.
I would say, and like you said, like they know things about me, but I also kind of like don't want them to know like everything, so it's more of an adventure.
Yeah, that's fun too.
come on and grab your friends.
We're going to many distant lands with Jake the dog and Finn the human. Come on, it's adventure time.
It's obscure musical reference night at the podcast.
Well, I mean, we already sang the Jeopardy theme, so I mean, why not make a few more?
Sure. Should we just belt these out right now? Just get as many of them out as we can.
No.
No.
Promote
Anyway.
everything.
I'm not as a switch. I'll go off the lure. What I would want if I was a lure. Excuse me. I don't. Whenever a Lee is being bratty, I feel awkward. Like I know why they're being that way, but I can't. I like it when my Lee's are serious. And just for the fact that, like, okay, I feel like I'm in control. And with that being said, there's no awkwardness about it. Like, oh, you're fighting back. I wasn't prepared for this. What the fuck do I do? Social awkwardness. Gotta love it. And it goes the same when I'm a lead. I'm not bratty or anything like that. I'll be the first to tell you, I'm submissive as hell when I'm a lead. It's just the truth.
Subwolf.
Subwolf, or get it?
Leave.
I would say wolf sub, like wolf cub, but
I guess that was
Subwoofer. Now you have a new Tumblr URL.
I should do that.
Do it, please do.
everyone who's a Switch has to have a Lee in a Lair blog, and that way you can follow with them accordingly.
So then what the fuck would Mistress Boston as the lure? Let's just leave that one. Tried to make a joke and it didn't work.
Story of my life.
Yeah, I feel that.
My life is a joke that doesn't work.
Same.
Throwing shade towards yourself.
I am the light.
You don't want to say from the shade.
I'm in the shade right now. For me, I'm really weird. I'm a weird guy, guys. Just
What else is new?
letting you all know. For me, right, here's the thing. Like, bratty and, like, super, like, no, super, like, negatively, again, I feel really fucking awkward. I feel like, if their only response is like, no, I'm like, if you legitimately want me to stop, I will stop, because right now I can't tell the difference between consent and not.
Same.
Yeah, and that freaks me out. That puts me in an uncomfortable situation. Because then you feel like the need to stop and say, are you sure you want to continue? And that completely breaks the mood. So to me, that never really worked as a dynamic. But, like, I like a Lee that's, like, confident, able to tease me about, like, she kind of has some power in that she knows what I want and she knows that she's the one who has to technically give it to me. Weird, I know. But then I also like them to become sort of begging I like them to ask.
I
sometimes.
feel that so hard.
So it's this weird dichotomous thing. Like, I want to be the one in power because I want them to be asking / begging me, but then I also want them to be confident in the fact that they know what I want and that they're technically the only. It's deep as fuck, man.
I feel like that can go hand in hand though, because it's like you know, in a situation of, for example, say you're Lee, where you halfway across the room and you're stuck in this, you know, one position, be it alert, being actually tied down for once in the scheme of things of where bondage tends to come into play, and the Lee's all the way fucking over here just like rambling about how ticklish they are, how badly they just want your fingers running all over them, and then they're like, oh right, you're over there and I'm over here, what to do, but like they're confident that they can get you to that position of, you know, being rendered helpless. They're confident that you're not going to be able to do anything, but they want to. So it's just a good, you know, fucking with your mind. That's a good Lee.
That's a good Lee. They are rare and they are sought after, like gold dust in space.
So stars.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're pretty big. I have no relation to any. It's just big. I just wanted to point out the stars are pretty big. If you think about it, guys. Somebody's gonna fucking reblog and be like, actually, they're not that big if you think about it. Fuck you.
They're actually already dead. So is my soul. Don't need to bring it up.
So are you. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Hold up.
Yeah, sure. It's still me. Those were really the only questions I got that I'm stealing from my other, because all the other ones are like, do you like turtles? Literally, one of the questions is, do you like turtles? One of them is, do turtles have ears? Which I kind of need to research, actually. I'm not 100% on that. I'm pretty sure that they do.
They do. They have holes. They have, they don't have kind of like what we do with the fleshy Dumbo aspect of it. They have these little ear canals that just lead straight, I'm pretty sure it's not straight, but like pretty close to the eardrum. I like reptiles. So, but if you want to go further in your research with that to answer that person,
I might.
feel fucking free.
We need Jill.
Right? The reptile
Reptile savior. The Lord and Savior Reptile Queen.
Yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, that's all from me, thanks. Danny DeVito.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Do either of you two have any questions you might have gotten at all? We know this was kind of an unexpected thing, but...
I literally just joined, so, no.
Every time I tried to talk, Jess would start talking, I instantly felt bad.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I feel bad too.
My sincerest apologies to you, Jess. I had a couple of them, but they aren't niche related.
Cool, that's good.
I didn't get them. These are just ones that I came up with.
Sorry.
You should be. That was like a 2 out of 10. Come on, Boston. You can do better than that.
Amateur hour.
Go fuck yourselves.
I will.
All right.
Oh, Lord. I was thinking about this, and I figured I would ask you guys if I had the opportunity. What are some of your most prized possessions? Say, like, one a person, and why is it important to you?
Ooh. Are we still going in that same order?
Yeah, so I think Alex would be first then. I think.
No, it's Boston, Jess, you, me.
So, yeah, so then I'm asking it, so you would be first.
Oh, we're going, like, clockwise then?
I would think so. I thought that's what we were doing, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fine, we'll do that. One of my most prized possessions is, and I'm a huge geek, and everyone knows it, is a Dragon Ball.
That's awesome.
From Dragon Ball Z, it's, I have the 7-star ball.
Nice.
And what happened was, 6 of my friends and me went splitsies on a set of 7.
Aww.
We were at Comic-Con 2 years ago, and we were like, right, we each get one, we each get to choose the number that we want. And then every now and again, like, we always feel like if we have a barbecue or anything, we bring all 7 of them. and we like put them there and we just take a picture of us with all the
That's
balls.
adorable.
So
I
cute.
like that.
And like
I
anytime
like
we go to Comic-Con or like on a trip down to London, we bring them all with us so that we can get a picture of all of them wherever we are.
That's awesome.
It's so cute. Wait, is it me?
Yes, because
Okay, yeah. Okay, it's gonna sound a little funny. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It's my teddy bear. Okay, because
Aw.
I know. Okay, so a little bit personal thing, but whatever. I don't care. I like people. So for those that don't know, when I was in 6th grade, I was diagnosed with ADD. That's attention deficit disorder. So I just have a hard time like focusing in school and everything. And I got my teddy bear when I had to go to the hospital and get my tests done to figure when we found this out that I had it. So I've had it with me ever since, and I love it.
Aw.
That's a good answer.
That's heartwarming. Boston. I'm going last.
Okay. See, I've never really considered any of my possessions very, I guess, like prized. I do obviously take care of my shit, but I try not to get attached to a lot of certain things just because, you know, life happens, shit goes wrong, whatever. But if I had to, you know, kind of really throw something out there, be it stereotypical and lame, my camera. It's my livestock. It helps me see the world in a way that only I really view, and it helps me view, you know, show off my worldview, and just, it's everything to me. When I come up to school, it sits in my lap like it's my fucking child. It's always by my bedside. Well, I'm not like saying that like I have it on its own little pillow. No, it's in its case, protected. I always take care of it. You know, I'm dusting it at least every week whenever I go and use it. So yeah, I'd probably go with that. Even though it's my baby's gonna be traded soon for a full frame, but it's still gonna be my prized possession, no matter the model. So
That's fair. I wanted to go last for a specific reason. I'm sure you'll understand. I sadly lost my cousin last year.
oh, I'm sorry.
And thank you, I appreciate it. He was always an avid guitar player, and at the service they were giving out guitar picks with him, the last picture he was ever in, and his birthday on it. And that pick is sitting on my nightstand, and whenever I play, I'm using that pick.
Aw,
Like I said, I'm a sentimental guy.
very sweet.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
Me too.
I appreciate it. Thank you. So next question. You're probably going to notice a trend with these. These are all pretty much music related because, well, music. Why not? Everyone here, how about we name one song that favorite describes you, whatever. One song, your favorite song. I stated that twice. Alex, go.
Right. Favorite song at the moment is by a group called Caravan Palace, and it's their song Lone Digger. It's an electro swing piece. I really got into electro swing with a few buddies of mine when I started uni, and I just went with that. This song came out about 4 months ago, and I just mate sent it to me 3 days ago, and I was like, "Oh mate, have you heard the new Caravan Palace bit?" And I was like, "No, this is really deep story." And I said, "No," and he said, "Listen to it," and I said, "Yeah," and I listened to it. And it's awesome, and then fucking
Very
there's
good.
music to it that's fucking weird. That's it.
Okay, well, me, I don't really listen to that much, like, modern music. I do theater, so I listen to a shit ton of Broadway albums.
Yes.
But, recently, though, there's this, like, one artist that, it's not Broadway, but I've been listening to him a lot. It's like, he has one of those artists that it's like, he goes by a name, and his name is called, it's called, Five for Fighting, and he has this song called, Heaven Knows, and I've been listening to it like nonstop for like the past 2 weeks, and Oh, it's just so good, and I love it so much. Yeah.
Wait, Fight for Fighting. Did they do a fucking Did he do like a song about Superman or some shit?
I think so. Possibly.
Yeah, like It's Not Easy or something. That song's called It's
Yeah,
Not Easy.
I think so. Hold on.
Research
Like,
time.
I'm more than a bird. I'm more than a plane.
Possibly. Yeah. Okay, Superman. It's not easy.
Ooh.
That would be the one. Yeah. Jesus. God. Didn't realize anyone else had heard of him.
I know he's so good. I love him.
So my music taste and my music favorites always are changing, weekly, monthly, whatever. There's always something replacing one other thing. However, recent months I actually found a song that was able to mostly get me out of my fibro fits, which are just, severe pain, which, of course, with a certain mental state, you can push yourself further through, because it is very an emotional experience and very draining. So the song I'll usually throw on, usually before one happens, during one when I have the energy to, or just well after, is Icon for Hero, Hope of Morning. Very good. It's, I don't know what the fuck type of genre it would be. It's like a mix of pop and just weird genre. I don't fucking know. It's a really great song though. Like it even those for listeners who are suffering from mental illness or any sort of disability, I highly recommend that song to you. It's gotten me out of a lot of dark times, and it's a motivational song. Like, it makes you realize, yeah, you're a human being. You're gonna have these fucking shitty times, but once the morning light breaks, it's a new day. Start anew. This has been a deep message from Mistress Boston. After you.
Mistress Boston cares about her little bees.
Oh, I do. I care about you all very much, all my followers.
Not about the lads. Fuck us.
Yeah, go fuck
It's
yourselves.
not us.
Especially you,
Not
Alex.
Not me. Not this dickhead.
That's not true. I hate you the most.
Put that on the CV.
I'm taking a cue off of Boston here, like I seem to be doing the entire freaking podcast. The one song that I do enjoy listening to because depression and such, it's a song by Five Finger Death Punch. It's called Back for More, if anyone has heard it. Every time I'm feeling...
Fucking Five Finger Death Punch, man.
Yeah.
Legend.
Every time I'm feeling down or like shit, I'll throw on that song, and just the chorus of it is all. It's all I need to hear. I would say them, but I suddenly got really shy. But go and listen to that song. It's "Back for More" by Five Finger Death Punch. If you're ever feeling like crap, it'll help you out.
Good to know.
Gotten very deep with this at certain points.
Hey, that shit happens.
Everyone's gone deep.
It's music.
Apart from me.
If I may say something, the reason I bring up all this music-related stuff is that I've said this to many people, and I know I've said it to Boston. My dream's to be a singer, man.
Oh.
I want to be a singer. Not so much just like be famous and all that. It's just because I listen to this music, and it's reflecting how I feel alive, and I want to make that music to help out any other people that are feeling that way. Just another way to make people happy, man. Remind people
That's
they ain't alone.
nice. I like that. You do you, bro.
You hear that? You hear that, you Tumblr wonderfuls? Fucking support this man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go, don't. You're gonna have
Set
to
up a
answer.
Kickstart.
Get a Kickstarter for me.
Go fund me.
Kickstarter
Go
now.
fund me.
Get a
Get a Kickstarter.
Kickstarter to start a metal band. Good
All
lord.
of you get to add a word that has to be in a song title for the first album.
The only condition for that is that the end of the song title is by Fall Out Boy.
God damn it.
I Was a Horse Made of Garlic Bread by Fall Out Boy. From their album, Mona Lisa Frowns.
By Fall Out Boy.
By Fall Out Boy.
My backpack is orange, but it smells like lemons by Fall Out Boy.
Some deep shit.
Oh my god.
That's all the questions I have.
I have one more question. I got one more question.
Oh, go for it.
Sweet.
The question is, would you consider the Wu-Tang Clan something to fuck with? My answer personally has to be no.
Fuck yourself.
To fuck with.
Fuck you.
That's just my answer personally. I don't know their opinions. Of course, I didn't get that.
I actually...
Inbox me with that.
I actually did get one more question before we finish this off. It actually wasn't a question at all, but rather a request. I dare all of you to say the T word without cringing.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Oh no,
Should
Justice
I go
booked.
first?
Whoever wants to go first, go fucking for it.
Need to prepare.
Yeah, prepare your eardrums. Tickle.
Okay.
I can keep going.
Let's not. One's enough. We gotta go through 4.
Okay, I'll go. Tickle.
After you, Alex.
No, by all means, ladies first.
Height before boobs.
I have both of those. So
Hold
what
on,
do we
hold
do
on.
now?
Jess and I.
That means you have to go twice.
Jess, who do you think should do this first?
Oh god, I don't know. I don't like making decisions.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. Boston.
I'm said it the most this fucking podcast. Y'all can go fuck
Excuse
yourselves.
you.
Tickle.
There we go.
See? Done. All right.
T-word, tree bird.
Done.
Wow.
Is that not the word?
He can't say the word, guys. Sorry.
I know he can, and I'm just waiting
No,
to hear
he
them.
can't. Clearly he's a bitch.
Excuse me. As an honorary member of the Wu-Tang Clan, I am legally required to inform you that I am nothing to fuck with.
Then
I
say
am
the
on the nothing to fuck with register.
Oh my god.
then say it. If you're that confident.
Tickle. Done. Easy.
I'm sorry, I couldn't. I interrupted you.
Tickle.
There you go.
I heard tick.
Yeah, sorry.
I heard tick.
Could you try one more time? Just
Yo, bitch.
I'm not even bullshitting.
Hashtag getting played.
Tickle.
okay. There we go. Oh man, my face is actually physically red.
My cheeks are laughing so hard. Good lord.
All right, I think that is the end of Tea Talk today. Thank you all very much for listening. This has been Mistress Boston.
And Jess the Ticklish.
Ticklish wolf.
And the Wu-Tang Clan, who I'm sure you are
I
nothing
knew
to
it was.
We will see you all again next episode. Send us your questions and feel free to go follow the Tea Talk podcast.tumblr.com where you can send all of your questions, any comments or concerns, or if you'd like to even be on the podcast. Just let us know. We'd be happy to have you. Thank you all very much. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, whatever. Yeah, hope to hear you guys soon. Goodbye.
Bye.